whom I met in University of Delhi. I was chairperson of Central Admission Grievance Committee, and he came he came with whatever mindset he came at that point of time. Arman Ali, would you like to say something? Arman, can you share something? Huh, Hulugesh Gautam is asking what is the difference between respond and react. React is spontaneous reaction of, like, somebody comes shouting at you and you shout at that person. Like Arman Ali came in a very distressed state to me when I was in University of Delhi as chairman of that Central Admission Grievance Committee. So I did not react to him, I responded to him and found out the ways by which we can help him. Whether I could help him or not is not important. The important was deep listening, what I was talking to you today. That I listened to him, I stepped into the shoes of that person and found out what best we can do to help him. So, response is considered opinion after seeing the pros and cons and things like that. Is holistic thinking and spiritual intelligence both are interconnected? Yes, they are interconnected. But spiritual intelligence is higher. Thinking is like thinking, it's like perspective. And intelligence is like you are on the spiritual plane. So, yeah, we will share the link of the video. Yeah, it is in the YouTube only, so you can see all that. So, let's not bother about that. Let me take the questions, if any. How to give back to society at large more? Meenu Bhardwaj is asking. Yes, you can see what is your divine calling, and we will just go back to the how to set goals, how to take decisions which are spiritually smart, how to check that your goals are spiritually smart. So we will address them. Love and peace for everyone around me, especially those who are less in authority to me. Sakshi Vasudeva is saying that. So is there any question in this? I don't know, but it is a good statement. COVID-19 has positive and negative effects. Sushma ji is saying yes. Creator and innovator serve needy. Pankaj Jha is saying yes. Passion for serving society. Want to learn how to make balanced decisions. Okay, we'll come to that. We are at that point only. World free from violence. Yeah, that's why we are doing meditation, wherein lakhs of millions of people from around the world are joining those meditation sessions. So non-violence is the only way to make the world free from violence. So the mind has to be connected to the higher things, only then you would leave violence. So there should be a larger line that has to be created if we want to leave that. Kindly suggest some books to be read related to topic. Yes, we will send you that. Law of karma, law of dharma, Sushma ji is saying yes. Is holistic thinking and spiritual intelligence both are interconnected? Already answered that, yes. तुलसीदास जी, या तुलसीदास जी सांप को रस्सी पकड़ के जो है चले गए थे, तो उनकी बीवी ने कहा इतना अगर आपको मेरे से ज़्यादा जो है भगवान से होता प्यार जो है, तो आपकी दुनिया ही कुछ और होती. तो हो गई उसके बाद से, जस्ट बाय वन स्टेटमेंट ऑफ दैट, listening does miracles, life can be saved. Yes, Shushma ji is right. She is a student of also happiness and fulfillment course. There are some people who are doing happiness and fulfillment course, and they can share in the chat about their experiences of this happiness and fulfillment. It's confusing difference between holistic and analytical. Analytical is only based about logic and rationality. Holistic takes about on the entire aspect of things, like efficiency and effectiveness. Effectiveness considers efficiency as well as the subjective part of things. Efficiency is only a numerical ratio between input and output, and effectiveness is like holistic in nature. So when you consider both gross and the subtle, then it becomes holistic. The totality of awareness is about holistic, and analytical is based on only data which you can capture, and the ability of the mind or the brain or the sensory organs which human beings have, or the data that we produce through annual reports of the companies and all that, they are so limited that you can't analyze beyond what is presented to you. So an analysis or analytical mind has lot of limitations. So Lalit Agarwal, I hope I have answered you this question. Tanmay Agarwal is saying difference between holistic thinking. Same question you have also asked. So I have answered you. Is holistic thinking part of abstract mind? Yeah, it is part of the abstract mind. Lalit is asking. Dr. Mahima Rai. PPT we will share. Prateek Kumar is asking. Uh, what to do when you are not firm on your decisions, Baljit Kaur is saying. So be firm, simple. But first be sure whether that is your divine path or not, that is your spiritual calling or not. So that we would deal with when we are talking about spiritually smart goals. Mehul Kumar. So you are writing your names here, it seems. Sir, what is the difference between respond and yeah, I already answered. Yeah, 2-3 times you have asked. Can we relate concrete thinking from conditioned mind? Yeah, conditioned mind is like, habitual of doing things one after the other, one after the other, one after the other. So it is like, left part of the brain. It's, governed from there. Yeah. Uh, it's like a machine, you become like a machine. So if somebody asks you, is this a pen? You say, yeah, it is a pen. So you don't go to the contents of this, इसमें ink है, इसमें plastic है, इसमें metal है, and all that. So you don't go into the details of those things. You just see on the surface, you know the name of something and you just tell the name. Like if I ask you what is your name, then you say Pankaj Jha is my name. So if I say who are you, so you would say I am Pankaj Jha. So there is a difference between who are you and what is your name. But we will answer the same way as if the question is asked what is your name. So there is a difference between who am I and what is my name. So we don't, we have a conditioned mind. If somebody asks you who are you, you will answer I am Pankaj Jha. So that is the conditioned mind, that anybody who is asking about me is asking about my name first. So that is how so many people have written their name, Dr. Chaya Yadav and all that. Okay, that's why people were writing, because VC office said you write your full name. Okay, good. What is concrete thinking? Concrete mental intelligence is about the logical mind. We have already talked about, I think this was the question asked earlier. What is tamas, rajas and sattva? So some people have answered. Ashwani Sharma has answered sattva is 75%, 20% is rajas and 5% is tamas, which is not bad, which is fairly good, Ashwani Sharma. Congratulations to you. Sattva most of the time, tamas at times. So tamas can be reduced as much as possible, that is like darkness. So it has to come from your food, it has to come from your thoughts, it has to come from your words, whatever input you take from your sensory organs. So if you are listening to COVID-19 news for many hours in the day, and then you are actually doing injustice if you are writing your sattva is high. Your sattva is not supposed to be high if 3-4 hours you are watching the news about COVID-19. So you need to be careful about how many hours you are devoting to what. All three gunas in moderation, we need all three if we would exist, yes. But which one you want more, and at what time of the day you want, and for what activity you want, you need to be very, the power of discrimination, vivek jisko bolte hain, vivek is very very important. So तीनों गुण होने चाहिए, लेकिन कब किसकी जरूरत है वो important है. Dr. Vijay Lakshmi Mohanty very rightly said. So moderation of the mind, modulation of the mind, that is what is said is important, What to do, what and when. 33%, 50%. Shushma ji is saying 100%. Good. To help people become the best version of themselves, along with working on my holistic growth, Pragya Pathak is saying. Good. Awareness is the main point, learning, yeah. So I think all the questions up till now have been answered. My aspiration to be successful at both personal and professional front. So these are abstract goals right now. If you really want the energy body to manifest what you want, you need to be more specific in nature when you are writing your aspirations or goals. If there are any question I have left, just write it again in the chat. I will see that. So Arman Ali is saying, I wanted you to narrate your story if you want to, either in the chat or in the words if you want to unmute and say. But in nutshell, Arman Ali came as an enemy kind of a person shouting in the office. If I would have considered him an enemy, but I considered him as my friend. And compassion was the first thing which came out from me, that I need to help this person. And that is how he is connected. He is not even in Delhi University or in Sri Sri University, but still he is connected and shares every progress that he makes in life. So this is how people get connected to you when you deal with them as human beings. So it is important that how you deal with people. Does astral body have any connection with spiritual intelligence? All these bodies are actually one after the other layers. So etheric, astral, mental. So astral connects with the mental and astral connects with the etheric. So these are different layers. So they pass through that also, you know. So there is nothing in the body or in the universe which is not connected, let me tell you. So there may be direct connection, there may be indirect connection. So there are different layers, like physical body is the first level you can say, and the second is the etheric, then the astral, then the mental, then the spiritual and all that. We'll show maybe a chart on that to you. K. Subramaniam ji is saying, I want to imbibe spiritual part which we discuss. Is it by meditation or more? It is by more things also. Meditation is something which is very, very, very important. There is no denying of that fact. You want